It's Madden NFL 24, and the spotlight is on Nick Chubb. He's coming off a nice showing last week, racked up a lot of yards, and reached the end zone once. It's the Aviators and the Jags, and it's coming right up on EA.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Jacorian Bennett.
Back to throw. Incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Able to fight through 1 tackle. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And again, it's Chubb. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Nick Chubb.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Aviators are on the board first here this afternoon.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
This is brought in at the 21. Now a hit and a loose football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now back to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 48-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. They're on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll set up a throw. They set up the screen to Chubb.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Trying to find Jamison Williams.
And it's 2nd down.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Drops it off for Chubb.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
On play action, they'll throw.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
A gain of 12. First down, Aviators.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. A strong running. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
And they'll try to run the option here.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll set up to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
Here's 3rd and 9.
They're going to look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Chubb. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Aviators are able to stretch out their lead. Boy, Charles, that's a great response drive from the rookie quarterback. Remember, threw the pick on the previous possession. Here, he's able to lead him down and throw it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I know from the draft analysis that this is exactly why this team wanted to take this young man. They thought his ability to bounce back from mistakes and quickly turn them into positives, that was something they wanted on their team, and we just saw evidence of it right there. This young man doesn't let anything get to him, and he finds a way to come back big.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Alvin Kamara.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A 28-yard gain. First down.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. They run it again with Chubb. Oh, good move. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Aviators.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Carlson on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he returns this to the 22.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And he is going to be smothered in the backfield again as he ran into a wall there. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They go up the middle with Chubb. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple. Kamara up the middle. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
3rd and 1.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and complete. A nifty job to make the catch, but the throw took him right out of bounds. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. It's taken to the 26. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. In trouble, and he's taken down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll look to throw here. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. So we have come to halftime, and what's already a no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. From his end zone, Wilson.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
On play action, they'll throw.
That pass caught. It's Williams. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Aviators come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
And this taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really
pressure comes and down he goes. T.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. That's taken it around the 40. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. But Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. Touchdown! Evan Ingram, 49 yards.
And the Jaguars take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that cuts the lead to 24-10.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned. The 2 touchdowns, that's the big one because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, 3rd quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Chicago.
They'll look to throw again. Drops it off for Chubb. And he'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Again, it's Kamara. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Brings up third and 2.
They'll set up to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Here we go with Kamara. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Jaguars first down. First and 10.
A 10th carry for Kamara.
And he'll take this down to the 33.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
33-yard line.
On second down, Kamara. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to... Touchdown, Jaguars! Stephon Diggs, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Jags have got it back to within a score.
McManus's point after is good. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
That is caught.
There he goes, left side.
Still going.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Jalen Waddle.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Aviators have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Take it at the 37. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47.
Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense.
Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, it means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. But he feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now Chubb on 1st down, able to work his way forward for about 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
2nd and 5.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's Chubb on the read option.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 11-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
That's to Waddle on the quick slant. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle
with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter.
And the Aviators get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jaguars 17.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2nd and 10.
Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Ball on the 30 as they come up, 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Aviators are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Chris Jones getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll set up a throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and giving him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Powers through him.
He's got space past the 25.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Now 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Levis to throw it. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
1st down, Aviators.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
94 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Nick Chubb punching it in from a yard away. And the Aviators start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
17.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
They're going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Alvin Kamara brings up 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Good for a Jaguars.
Here's Kamara off the draw. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Back to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a 1st down. Roughing, it is a 1st.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Douglas. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Run to the sideline.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 112 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Fighting him off. Oh, Chubb fumbled it, and the Jags grab it, and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line, that's where they'll take over. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
First down, Aviators.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get some